that?
Larry Graham. You're the first bass player that we heard on the radio doing that thump thing. What gave you the idea to start doing that?
Well, I have to tell you a little story if you don't mind.
Sure.
It kind of goes back a few years to when I was about 14, 15 years old. We had a little duo, Mons and I. And for a while, I had my drummer playing with us, little trio, but that didn't work so well, so we went duo. But see, the thing of it is after we didn't have drums, it caused a problem. See, I kind of miss not having that backbeat and that snare drum, so I had to kind of compensate. But now, interesting, see, I came to the bass from the guitar, and we had an old organ in the club, and I used to play the bass with my foot, see, while I was playing the guitar. But now, since it was like a duo, and we didn't have that organ, I went and rented me a bass. In the meantime, till we get to get the old organ fixed. But the organ was too old; it couldn't be fixed. So I ended up keeping the bass, and then when we ended up without the drummer, I started thumping to make up for not having a bass drum, right? Okay, so that kind of made it for the bass drum. But now the snare drum thing, I had to compensate for that too. So I did a little thumping in the plucking line. Every day I have the blues and things like that, you know. And so this went on for a while. And it was interesting. There was this lady that used to listen to my mother and I all the time. She used to come in the club and request songs, and we play them, and she became a fan. And so she was also at the same time a fan of this young man who was a disc jockey on KSOL in San Francisco. His name was Sly Stone. So she found out he was going to start a band, right? And so she said, you got to go down and hear this bass player. His name is Larry Graham. Go check him out because you might want him in your band. So he did. He came in. He liked what I was doing, asked me to start playing in his group. Got the name Sly and the Family Stone, went in the studio. And the first thing we did is a little something like this. Dance to the music. Dance to the music. Dance to the music. Dance to the music. At the bottom, so that the dancers just won't hide. And that's how that got started, you know what I mean? And then a little time passed. We went in the studio and did a little thing where I got a chance to feature my thumping and plucking. A little song called, well, it was really to thank everybody for the first hit. And I got a chance to thump and pluck on a little thank you like this. Thank, ah. Thank you for letting me be myself again. want to ask me a little something about that.
You're pulling with more than one finger on that.
Right, right, right. Check it out. Thumb, 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 and then you add the finger thing here. And then see, it's important to pull it and get that little snap on it, you know.